I want to talk really from my heart about the product we are launching, and really to thank Paul, who is our representative, and Sanlam for thinking about this product. If you live in Kenya, if you're an Africa, you know how we struggle with issues of farewell when we lose our loved ones. And we were talking about this yesterday with my team, and we said, those of us who've experienced this, you go to, it's called Garden Square in CBD. Every single day, from Monday to Sunday, the place is packed. People are looking to raise funds to send off their beloved ones. It's extremely expensive, it's emotional. And so for me, when the team thought about solving for this, I thought that's the best thing we've done as a bank. Not just coming up with the idea, and they'll tell you the construct of the product, but also making it easy and affordable for everybody to access. I believe once we launch this, and count on my leadership, that we will take this to our clients, and we'll make it our business to make sure every single customer, every single Kenyan gets to know that Standard Chartered have a solution that is specific to a problem that we all struggle with.
As the culture is keeping changing, as people are becoming a lot more urbanized, we are starting to see that people are becoming a lot more on their own. And now, as most of you know, people start putting themselves in all these WhatsApp groups that we've got, whether it's schools, from the schools or the universities or whatever WhatsApp group you've got. If the more you are, the more there'll always be appeals for, I've lost my father, I've lost my mother, I've lost a relative, can you help? And that thing we ask ourselves, how do you connect what the clients told us in terms of how can you help me, and in terms of how do we give them a solution that can help them, that can solve for them. And we looked at, and we partnered with Sanlam, and we asked Sanlam, how can we create something together that can at least, when the inevitable happens to all of us, we are not leaving a financial burden to the people who are close to us, and even those who are not close to us. How do we make sure that we are not leaving a financial burden? Hence the farewell plan. And the farewell plan is something that honestly I'm also quite excited about it. And just to give you a few highlights and what it means, it ranges between 250 to 2 million. So for the primary holder, we are insured up to a million shillings. In case of accidental death, it goes to 2 million. That is the highest in this market. There's nobody else who can give you that cover in this market. On top of that, you can put in up to 6. You can have up to 6 dependents. You can put your parents in there, and you can put your children over 18. If your children are below 18 years, they are covered up to 235,000 shillings. And if it's your parents or above 18 years, they are covered up to 165. And we are talking about with Sanlam to see what do we need to do to increase that amount, because that's, I think we can see what we can do with that amount. How do you increase the cover for parents? But the most important thing also is if you have no claim in 4 years as well, you'll get your refund, 6 months refund for whatever you have contributed. And the farewell plan has no age limit. And it's for life if you've been added before you're 85. So if your parent is 70 up to 85, they are covered for life.
The product has been named the farewell plan. We call it farewell plan because that's the last journey of anyone on earth. So we have to do it in a dignified way to cater for the funeral expenses. As we talk about insurance and insurance penetration, yes, insurance penetration is barely 3%. But most people are not aware of the benefits of insurance. Now we are doing it by, through the banks, so that we offer a financial solution under one roof. The penetration, we are looking in the next 2 to 3 years, should be around 5%, and then from there, the uptake will be good.